Welcome back to Fab Fun. My name's Logan, and today I want to talk about the project that's coming up. I had a kind of a top secret thing that I was trying to let people guess at what I was going to be doing. Somebody guessed that I was going to buy something. You were right. Somebody else guessed that I was going to make something. You were also right. But to make something, I had to buy something, and I have to unmake it to make it what I want. And for those of you that have also been following the C60 brake job, you know, I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. So I thought, what if I take that same kind of idea, and instead of working on drum brakes, I worked on something with disc brakes. Would that be more fun? Well, so I bought a thing. A 1987 GMC 7000 with a 6.0, 366 tall block as some people call it. Has a 5-speed, I believe a Clark transmission, reverses top left instead of bottom right. It has 22.5 wheels, disc brakes, and has an 18-foot box on it. I'm planning on taking the box off and taking this back axle and moving it up, chopping off the rest of the frame behind it, and either putting a flatbed or make it short enough that I can find a dually bed that matches that body line of the 80s style. Well, I guess that might be the 70s as well that would match up. And put the dually bed on it where it would just be a gigantic pickup truck. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It runs pretty good. The transmission is definitely showing some signs of people not being able to drive a manual transmission driving this one. And it's got a little bit of slop in the gears, as I would say, and some of you might understand what I'm talking about. Occasionally, when you're going down a hill in a gear and the engine's holding it back, it might pop out. At least it did in fourth on the way home after I bought it. So, again, I'm kind of excited about the project, but it is going to be it's not going to be the main thing I have to work on all the time. But that's usually how I go with projects. I just obsess on them until I get them done, or at least make some progress. Again, axle, move it up, no box, and either flatbed or dually. I really don't like the dually idea as far as the dually bed. I like the idea of a flatbed with a gooseneck hitch. It's just easier to load stuff. Like if I'm loading something with a pallet force on the tractor, I just load it from the side. It'd just be a lot more convenient to do a flatbed. But I gotta start thinking about how I want to get this big box off here. 18-footer. What do you guys think? How much work is it going to be to get this box off? 18-foot box? It is not poorly made. We've got these I-beams going all the way across. We've got channel that those bolts are hooked to. Those will be easy to cut. The wires will be easy to get rid of for the lighting. This is going to be a little bit more interesting. This is welded in with a brace coming back here to the bumper. I might end up zipping this off. We've got this stuff down here that might have to come off. It's obviously welded onto the truck frame. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be like when I get done. But look how much overhang there is here. I mean, you've got 4 or 5, maybe close to 6 feet from that leaf spring perch to the back. End it there once the box is off. Put a sleeper on it, start hot shotting. No, not with a gas engine. Cut the frame, cut out a section of frame and slide that frame forward. Or just take the bolts loose for the leaf spring perches, slide the suspension on the frame to where I want it. And if I did this right, I could just take out one section of drive shaft and adjust the carrier bearing height to get the angle down to the rear end. If any of you thought, well, he's just going to buy another C60 or C70 or GMC 7000 because he had so much fun with the C60. If you thought that, you were right. If you didn't think that, well, you probably should have been right. I might be mad at myself halfway into this one. All right, catch you next time. Thanks for watching Fab Fun.